if you are an avid skier, you know that not all snow is the same. Our next guest is here to explain why some snow is better for skiing while others is better for building a snowman. Jim Steenburgh is a professor of atmospheric sciences at University of Utah, but he's better known as Professor Powder. And he joins us from Salt Lake City. Professor Powder, it is an honor to meet you. And what types of snow are we talking about? How many different variety of snow can we see?
Yeah, great to be here. You know, the snow varies tremendously from storm to storm and within storms. And if you're an avid skier, you know the difference between good snow and bad snow.
Yeah, and so when we're looking at that, what is the best type of snow if you are skiing versus maybe I want to have a snowball fight or I want to make a snowman?
Yeah, I mean, most people who are recreational skiers are really looking for low density powder. You know, the best powder skiing is in snow that's stacked perfectly, like we get here in Utah quite a bit. Sometimes starts out a little higher density to start, and then it gets lower density with time, and that's optimal for skis to float through the snow.
I know there's a little battle between West Coast, East Coast. I'm a little biased. I was skiing out in Tahoe for the last 3 years, and I think West Coast has some of the best ski resorts along with Utah. But how does the area depend? Like, how does that differ, the snow, in what region you are at?
Yeah, the snow density varies a lot around the United States and Canada. And the quality of the snow also varies a lot. So the Pacific states, you said you're out in Tahoe, they generally see a higher density snow on average than we do here over the Rocky Mountain interior. So the snow is drier in Utah and Colorado, for example, on average. And in the eastern United States, it tends to be drier in the lake effect snow belts, and it tends to be heavier on the coast.
And I think I got a little ahead of myself. We're all excited. We're talking about all the different types of snow, the snow density, the water equivalent. But let's just get back to basic. How does snow actually form?
Well, there's a lot of different pathways for snow to form in the atmosphere. In part, it forms from water vapor condensing into solid ice, and that's what gives you those beautiful snow crystals that you see, say, in greeting cards and those kinds of things, those nice 6 arms, we call them dendrites. But what happens when snow, when it falls, is a lot of different things can happen to it. It can collide with other snowflakes and stick together. It can collide with other snowflakes and break apart. Or snow, a lot of clouds have what we call supercooled liquid water. This is water in them, very tiny droplets that are below freezing, but they haven't frozen yet. And when they collide with snowflakes, they tend to coat the snowflake. So what you see, say, falling from the sky depends a lot on the life cycle of each snow crystal.
Great information there. This is Professor Jim Steenburgh, and another known as Professor Powder. Thank you so much for joining us here on Fox Weather.
Yeah.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.